Number 2, I want my space back. I hope this dresser is sturdy enough to hold me. I'll be showing you 4 pieces that I finished. Some I've had for almost a year. I had to go back to September 8th of 2020 for part 1 on the DIY paint page to see exactly how I painted this piece. Starting with the decorative piece, I did the base coat in cake batter. I allowed the cake batter to dry completely before applying the marquee and the liquid sunshine. I blended them together. Last week in my video, I showed you my studio, my 2-car garage, and my trailer full of stuff I need to get rid of. I banned myself from the marketplace. Had to redefine the boundaries. There's a catch. I let a lot of the underneath show through. I did the exact same thing, starting with the liquid sunshine, then the marquee, and I even added in a little fire starter. Once that was dry, I went in with clear wax, creating a barrier for my next colors. But first, I had to go back and see how I did it.
The biggest thing is not to be afraid. I want to go in with mermaid tail first. And I'm going to go pretty generously. Oh, look at it. I've got some green on that. And that was a complete accident right there. But I'm going with it.
I repeated the same technique, blending the 2 colors together like I did with the marquee and the liquid sunshine, making sure I let some of that show. I also think there's a conspiracy happening for the sake of protecting her guilt. I'm gonna change the name to Rhonda. Hey Karen, my friend's getting rid of a bunch of furniture. I think you can get it for next to nothing. Rhonda's the devil. I repeated the exact same technique on the sides for a beautiful southwestern look. Then there's my sister. I'm not going to name which one, Christy, but because I have 3 of them. Oh, Karen, I'd really like to buy that piece you just painted. Only problem is that she lives 1,200 miles away. Well, let me think. I bet if I got on the marketplace, I could find her something really reasonable and she could learn how to paint it herself. Better yet, I could just hop on the plane and I could paint it for her because I don't have anything else to paint. I painted the underneath side of
Chateau Fleuri
with my crinoline and sandy blonde mix. And voila, she's done. This is the 3rd piece I did. I had to go all the way back to June of 2020 to see how I did it originally. Then it was on to the sides. Remember how I said I didn't like to finish the sides? They've been sitting unfinished for almost a year. Did you know that Austin has the oldest and the largest flea market in the state? I didn't know until just a couple days ago. I was watching one of Debbie's Design Diary videos. She goes to Kobe's flea market all the time out there in California. So there's that redefining the boundaries again.
I would imagine if I can't bring anything home from the marketplace, I can't be bringing anything home from a flea market or a garage sale or my neighbor's garage or my friend's friend who's moving and's got all this gorgeous stuff.
Once the entire side was painted with mermaid tail, I let it dry completely. Then I went back in with some Salty Kiss, some Liquid Sunshine, Cowgirl Coral, Fire Starter, and Blue Iris. I used Kissing Booth in my spray bottle and I smothered the piece and let it drip.
I got my clear wax out. This is the JRV. It's the big stencil brush, but I love it for my waxing. I'm gonna put just a little layer. Because it's water-based, I'm gonna be painting right over it really quickly while it's still wet. They'll leave a little bit of a barrier, but not a solid barrier.
It's been approximately 14 days since I've bought anything on the marketplace. I don't know if the Coke containers count because I actually needed those for storage in my studio to help organize my space. And I don't know if the little 36-inch high cubbies that I purchased count for my display up at the store. I don't think that counts. I don't think my bookshelves count. Those are being used right now up at the store for my display. It looks killer. What am I sitting on? Oh, I've been looking for these. Dikes come in handy for just about everything. Pulling nails out of stuff, cutting plastic zip ties off of stuff.
When I distress a little bit, I don't want to go all the way back to the bare wood.
Now to soften this piece up, I went over the whole dresser with Aviary. It's a DIY paint and it is beautiful. I then moved on to the top. I applied 2 coats of Dark and Decrepit, letting it dry in between coats. 24 hours later, I sanded the top using a paper bag. I waxed the entire dresser, waited a day and put a second coat on, and then buffed it. It was time to put the hardware on. Take the glamour shots. Dresser number 3 is ready to go.
Let's see, if we look around, we have a gas tank right behind me. The husband decided a couple weeks ago, he thought he'd like to start a couple projects.
Mimosa Morning is my final piece. I just had the cabinet doors to do. I used Liquid Sunshine, a little Fire Starter. I went in with some Cowgirl Coral, blended all of the colors together beautifully. For the bottom, I used the Liquid Sunshine and Bohemian Blue mix. I wanted to keep the natural color of the wood on the top, so I applied 3 coats of Big Top, sanded with a paper bag. Time for the glam shots and the staging.
Not like we have any room for 2 more motorcycles in here. Well, we made room, they're here.
If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to be notified when a new video comes out, click the little bell.
Isn't that just a great song?
Thanks for watching.